my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Yeah. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Yeah. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that with a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap, that's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed, the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that?
Well, Coach, our NFL friends up north are busting out the sweatshirts and blankets, but not us. TIAA Bank Field is pretty idyllic tonight, almost perfect, as we say hello from Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Blues and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Luck on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Luck. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run him now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now on second and 13. Luck. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down.
Come on. Hey, exit. 20. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Check 15. Check 15. 11. Check.
From the gun, here's Love. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. On second down, it's Bryant. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
He's coming. We got double up. 80 weapons.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Brown, touchdown number 15 of the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, ready, go to base. Check, who's it? Watch the curl, Heads in. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Now let him breathe.
On first down, Fields. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you don't want none. Check the backer, check the backer.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
DJ Reader brought him down. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Blues 7, Jaguars nothing.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Oh, damn.
2nd and 4. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check.
Looking to throw. Fields. This is brought in by Gibson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
Come on, check 52, 11 B.
Right back to him on first down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now. It's Bryant, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Look out! 140! I'm coming! 25! Check 25! Check 25! Call. Hey, Delta! Made a five!
Now a first down throw. Lock. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Let's go!
A very solid gain of 27. Luck going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. A shotgun snap for Luck. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Check three. Slam. 40, easy, alert.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Off play action. Fields. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 3rd down, Fields in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Drew Kaiser now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's go, Mexico. Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll run on first down. Bryant, and he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Hey, Charlie.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Check 55. Nice, sweetheart.
From the 50, it's locked. Being chased out left. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Locke. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Monday. Quo. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55. Alert. Who that?
On 2nd down, it's Bryant. And a short gain down to about the 33. Only a yard yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, I'm kept set. Coming up to you. Check that. No. Check 37.
Off the play fake. Fields. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. It's a party now. Go, it's a party now. Hey, check Mike 21.
Off play action. Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robertson. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Fields. It's caught by Bryant. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Let's get it.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Check, 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 check.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Slam, slam, slam. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Win the rep. Call.
On 2nd and 11 now. Luck. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 20. Yo.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, switch gears. Hayward. Hey, check Mike 21.
Operating from the gun. Fields. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Kill. Hey, Zoo. 11V. Hey, Mike 20. I'm coming after you. Check.
After the interception, it's Luck.
You got that.
And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Mike 20. Mike 12. Hey, Mike 20. Hey, Haywood. I'm about to take you to school. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Luck now to throw. Bryant has it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
12. Check 31. Watch twist. Motion. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
Here's Luck. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
12.
Here we go on 4th. Luck. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Now a play fake here on first down. That one caught by Gibson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing after the interception. Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
The 27-yard line.
2nd and 5. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 7, Luck looking for the... And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Check Mike 21.
Looking to throw. Fields. Going deep here for Bryant. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I smell fear in that offense.
Back to throw. Fields. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Hey, check. Rush in. Go. Switch it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And I think the ball's out.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
11 feet. Bravo. Hey, Mike 20. Right it. Deuce. Hey, check.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Luck. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
Shoot. Recon, 132 fighter. Mike 20. Let's go, Mexico. Slam. Check nickel. 12.
On first down, it's Luck. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Chicago! That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Get ready.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the run. Yeah. Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Fields. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 21. Yo. Check Mike 21. Watch the slant. Hey,
throwing on 3rd and long. Fields eluding the pressure right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Watch the run.
On 4th down, Fields. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
So we got man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
3 down.
On second down now. It's McKenzie. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. They'll keep it on the ground. McKenzie. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They come up short here on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hey, check Mike to the ball. Shut up.
Off play action. Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here we go on 4th down. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Every day, any day. Hey, check Mike 21. Hey, 21. Hey, watch the slope. Watch the slide.
From the gun, Fields. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete on the deep ball. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Off the play fake. Fields. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them.